my voice. Well, my voice should be more powerful than the actual thing. Okay, so I do see that we are live, but first I'm gonna go through my stuffs and then just send the stream out through other places. So this will probably take me a minute to do. It shouldn't be too bad though. So I don't know where to really put this, but I'm just gonna set it right here. Alright. So poof, poof, poof. And then do about you right here. Anybody in the chat, by the way? So hi. Just checking to make sure, see if I'm not interfering with anything else. And not really. Alex, formerly known as NapFan, not really doing anything. Hey, yo. NIRA person, either Travis or Nathan or somebody. Hi. So I'm just getting stuff prepared and moved, well, not really moved around, but like promoted. So this is just taking me a second to do. Alright. Oh, it's Nathan, sweet. So, probably just gonna give it maybe a few more minutes. Just gonna close some tabs so that way the stream can run a little bit better. Hi Ray, hi Cookie, hi, hello. So I think I'm also gonna close Messenger, see if that helps. If I'm buffering, if I do buffer at times, I do apologize. I think part of it just has to do with the high quality of the stream, of the pictures. So that most likely is why. But it should be okay because this stream is gonna stay up, so you guys will be able to watch the stream later when it's officially like done and everything. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get on down to it. So this will be here for other people to see later, but pretty much my plans for next year are going to be the same. I'm just sending text. Oh my gosh, the time that I do these things, that's where apparently people think it's okay to blow up my phone. But I just got a text from my mom saying, like, don't lock the door or something like that. But anyways, so the plans for next year, I think, are going to be a little bit similar to this year, except maybe a little bit more busy. But things are going to stay the same. There are some things that are going to stay the same. Vlogs are here no matter what. Let's see, games, especially the Among Us content, that's going to last you guys well into 2021. Give it till about probably early March is when the Among Us content that has been all pre-recorded for this year will run out. So do expect that, and of course the stream is giving me a little bit of a hard time showing, oh, no data. But anyways, it's alright. The stream's gonna be up anyways, so it's gonna be back for you guys to look back on. But pretty much everything for this year is gonna be the same. Vlogging's gonna stay, the gaming content's gonna stay, no matter what. But there are some other things that will be subject to change, and I'm gonna get down to those. As far as the shows go, so I'm gonna talk about the shows more in particularly. The NIRE Wendy's Truck Series is gonna happen no matter what on this channel, because I'm pre-recording the series as we speak. I already got done with race 1. It's already uploaded. It's ready to go. When the time comes around, I'm gonna set it as a premiere, and then you guys will be able to see it and know that it's coming up. Anyways, so that series is gonna happen. So let's talk about the shows in particular. Some of these shows you saw on the Leonard Station. Grand Slam. This one is going to be a little bit of a stretch because, you know, we really have hardly done Grand Slam this year, with some of the other circumstances and just of how busy other people have been, including myself. So I'm hoping that we can do Grand Slam this year, whether it be live or pre-recorded. I'm just hoping that we can do it pre-recorded, but it's definitely not going to be the same as what this year's Grand Slam was. So just a little something to keep in mind there, because I think it might be just me doing it. Either that, or I'll probably have some panelists in there, like Ray or Sean, maybe Nathan Stapleton in there, and some people that I also like wrestling. So just keep that in mind. But Grand Slam this year is going to be a little bit of a stretch. TCRNM, the Corner of Rock and Metal, that show will happen. However, it's going to be kind of like similar to what I've been doing with my corner stuff, where I just briefly talk about stuff that's going on in the music world, in the rock and metal world. I'll probably be touching on some things that will be happening with the band Ghost, because they're coming out with an album this coming year. So I'll probably talk about that and do a little review on it. So, you know, it's it's something that I'm going to be planning on, with just me doing this. I think it worked a lot better if I myself just did this. So, you know, it's just something to keep in mind. As far as NASCAR Hot Take goes, that's a green light. That is still going to happen, because they're just brief little episodes talking about a certain topic or a certain driver or a certain race, whatever it is. It'll be most likely just reviewing races and also going over some of the breaking stories and latest and stuff like that. And that will also connect with the NASCAR Pit Stop show. This one, I think, is going to also be one of those shows that's going to happen. That's going to be a stretch for me to do this show, because, you know, because as far as pre-recording, I can do that pretty easily. It's just trying to remember to do it on a weekly basis. But at the same time, I'm also hoping to get a job here really soon. Hang on a second. I'm hoping to do this. I'm hoping to do this show pre-recorded, kind of similar to what I did with the last episode that I did, where we reviewed the Daytona Road Course weekend. So where I just had where it kind of looked like a Zoom meeting, except we were all on Discord. So I'm hoping to do that again next year. I do have some shows for the Pit Stop show put together, so I've already been pre-planning and everything. The Talk Show. This is another one that I think is gonna be another one of those that's gonna happen on the stretch. I'm hoping to do it next year, and obviously it's gonna be live, as it always has been the last 10 episodes. The thing is it's just doing it, you know, because I think a lot of my shifts, should I go back to work at Meyer, which I think that's most likely what's gonna happen. Doing these at 7:30 Eastern, I think may not happen all that much anymore. But then again, it just depends on when my shifts are, you know. I'm hoping to maybe get morning shifts where I just work maybe 4 to 5 hours in the morning. I don't know, but that's just something that I'm really hoping for. But, you know, there's still some stuff that I think that I could do, but like I said, that's kind of practically just on a stretch. So those are basically the plans for next year. So basically for me, just my plans for next year are to get myself in the best shape of my life, and that's gonna be a huge goal for me. Also try to get prepared for next year. I mean, as far as just stuff in my personal life goes, with this future that me and Amy have put together for ourselves. Also on top, gaming wise, I most likely, as I said, is still gonna happen. It's still gonna stay on the channel no matter what, especially with the Among Us coming. To try to like prepare thumbnails and video titles for those videos. I need to actually get those prepared. I already got one prepared for Wednesday. That's coming up. So be sure to keep your eyes peeled for those Among Us episodes coming out in the future. And also, I'm mostly just going to also be focused on music as well. Writing songs, recording, producing, stuff like that mainly. And just releasing it out onto the internet on all social media platforms, and also hopefully on streaming platforms like Spotify, for instance. I know Alex, aka Napfan, or formerly known as Napfan, has done this with his stuff. So I'm still hoping to do a collaboration with him, and I'm gonna get with him maybe in the next few days to actually come up with this. Way he and I can actually come up with something. I think we both may be able to pull it off. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But that's mainly what my 2021 is going to be. Next year, I think, is just going to be the most important year of my life because of the circumstances that I'm going to be put in for next year. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. You guys are going to be able to see this adventure that I'm going to go on next year. So as far as like all this other content goes, sit down, strap in, and hold on, because it's going to be a wild ride next year. Also, one more thing before I go. We're at 96 subscribers right now. 96. I'm hoping to get 100 by the time that by the end of this year, which is really not all that far out from now. It's in another 3 days before 2021 hits. If we can get up to 100 subscribers before 2021, oh, that would be absolutely amazing. That would actually give me some good momentum heading into the next year. So that way I can still do NR content, do some gaming content, music content, vlogging content, gaming content. I think I already said gaming content, but you get the picture. So, you know, I'm hoping to do all this stuff next year. This is going to be a pretty big and important year for me. And you guys are going to come along on this journey with me, and I really hope you guys stick with me. And you know, this is going to be a big year. You still have to do that Sammy Guevara impression vlog. That's coming. That is coming. Maybe next year. So we'll just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. So that's going to do it for this video. This is going to do it for this live stream. If you have any kind of question at all, I will try my best to answer them. Maybe in a DM on Discord. But until then, thank you guys a lot for watching. I hope you guys like what's coming around in 2021. It's going to be a big year, as I said. It's going to be an important year for me as well. And hopefully you guys can strap in and join me on this adventure for next year. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a good one, too. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys a lot for watching. If you guys like this, be sure to give it a like. If you haven't considered subscribing yet, recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future in these final 3 days of 2021 coming up here. Of 2020, excuse me. And well on into the 2021. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.